Yo, 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 100 Sparta over here at Clan Tactic with the fourth video in my series. I'm going to show you two attacks I did on a previous war. Unfortunately, no 3 stars, but there was plenty to learn from these attacks. Now, it was against an Asian clan. Um, the first attack that I did. Admittedly, I was just going for a 2 star because we needed that for the win, but unfortunately, we didn't get it. It starts with 2 golem drop, followed up with some couple of wizards, then some witches and my archer queen, just to create a nice wide funnel to make sure everything goes where I want it to. Drop some wall breakers. Unfortunately, I think one of them gets fried by a Tesla, didn't make his way through, so I had to force my way into the middle. Golem's tanking at the front. Drop my Peckers. One of them went for a wander to the north side, which I'll talk about later. Lightning on the CC troops did a good enough job, I think. Then a jump spell to get everyone into the core, which they do. Pekka's still wandering around the edge. Drop the heal and a rage to make sure they take out all of the skellies, any last clan castle troops, and take out the expo and the town hall. Drop some hogs just to clean up some defensive buildings, get my percentages up, and make sure the core does get taken care of. Now, what's interesting is one of my clan mates, Python, said that if I hadn't taken a second P.E.K.K.A. And used balloons instead of the hogs, I probably could have got a 3 star with all the air defenses going down, and that's not something I'd considered, which is something I'm going to have to think about in future, that I can take out a core with just one P.E.K.K.A., the Archer Queen, and some wizards. So it's something I hadn't considered, and something I'm definitely going to consider in the future, as I potentially could have got a 3 star there. I'll speed this up. In my next war attack, I did consider the P.E.K.K.A. situation, but it was more the timing of the P.E.K.K.A. as opposed to having a P.E.K.K.A. in there at all. And it did teach me a valuable lesson, which you'll see in a minute now. So 70% 2 star, looks like it could have potentially have been a 3 star. So my second attack was against their number 1. You can see it was a 0 star, but I'll show you why. A nice wide funnel on this one. Same again, golems, wizards. The queen goes down as well. Wall breakers do a good job for once, which I was pleasantly surprised about. Now, I didn't want my Peckers going for a wander, so I got them down early doors, which I thought was a good idea. And you'll see that it was actually a bad idea. So, reason being, they go out in front and then they take all the damage from the clan castle troops and the both expos. I drop the jump, and then the Tesla pops and fries the last of the Peckers. So now they're nowhere to be seen. Then the golems come late to the party. Archer Queen in behind, but by then it's too little too late. Drop the rage, hoping that something will happen in the core, which it doesn't. Drop the hogs to obviously take out those defensive buildings and hopefully get what I would have thought was the 2nd star. But that wasn't to be. I think there's a double bomb there that takes out the hogs. And then hoping the minions might have got the 50%. 2 witches down the bottom, which I had thought I dropped during making the funnel, but I hadn't. I think in the heat of the battle, I'd actually forgot them. So at this moment in time, I was just scraping around for hopefully a 1 star, which never came. But it's worth bearing in mind that if you're going to have your golems to tank for you, make sure you let them tank for you. I made the mistake of putting those Peckers in too early and paid the price. So you can see, you can pretty much tell how this is going to pan out. That they're just going to attack what they can, and I get nothing from it. The next video is going to showcase one of the clan members that's doing some amazing things with Lava Loon. He's really got his head around it and sorted that one out, so we can pretty much guarantee he'll be able to bring us in 6 stars each war. So that'll be the next video, which I'll post shortly. But until then, please do bear with me, stick with me, and clash with me.